Hello guys, it's Excel, and welcome to my first ever top list on Block Story. I originally wanted to do these a long time ago, but Season 2 Block Story came out, and I had to do Season 2. First off, before we get started, I just want to say thank you for 2,000 subscribers. You guys are all amazing. Every single one of you guys are. But without further ado, my first top list is going to be on the bosses in Block Story. There are over 90 different creatures and NPCs in this game, but I'm not including any of those because they aren't considered bosses, obviously. But without further ado, let's get this list started. Keep in mind that this is my opinion only. You may have different opinions than I do, but this is just me with my experience with these bosses. Now let's move on to number 5. I know you're trying to guard this and all, but you gotta move out of the way. Ugh, what the heck? Okay, you know what? I'm taking this out on you. Hydra. Now, Hydra doesn't look that tough. When I first ran into Hydra, it took me by complete surprise. I had no idea that Hydra spawned in the Forgotten Sky at night with Ashcore. But when I did, it made me jump. The easiest way to take out Hydra is to fly and somehow attack it from the backside before it turns around and try to repeat the process. It is very difficult, but once you get the hang of it, it's not too hard of a fight. Hydra doesn't do that much damage, but sometimes it can hit you 2 or 3 times in a row, which can deal a lot more. Overall, Hydra is a pretty fun boss to fight, and that's why it took place number 5 on this list. Harry looks like he's stuck. My game frame rate just completely dropped for a second. That's alright. Oh, hi. Okay, this is just gonna be really difficult. Oh, I got something. Yep, he does 250 damage. The Dark Boss. Oh boy, I hate this guy. He does the second most amount of damage than any other boss in the game. Now, why is he number 4 on this list? Dark Boss for me was really difficult in Season 1, but as for Season 2, he was still the same. He had even more health, did 250 damage per hit, and sometimes he would hit you twice in a row, instantly killing you. The main reason why he's number 4 on this list is because he can burn up from light, and also he retreats once he gets down to really low health. Other bosses don't do that. It would be so easy just to go out there and place a bunch of lights all over the place and easily burn him up. Or you could just take a long-ranged weapon and keep shooting at him because he doesn't really notice you like the other bosses do. You would have to be in at least his attacking range for him to notice you. And that's the main reason why this guy is number 4. But do not try to attack him with your melee weapons, because you will lose. Unless you're like level 200 or something. But that would take forever, so don't do it! If that's the case. Alright. Here he is, level 48. Alright, here we go. Yeah, that's right. Ashcore is only number 3 on this list. What? You may be asking? Yeah, I know. I thought he'd be higher on this list too. Until I faced the rest of the bosses in the game. When you first start your adventure, there are rumors going around of a dragon that is able to breathe lightning. Even Ted himself said, "Beware of Ashcore, he is your worst nightmare." And as you continue through your adventure, it is eventually time where you're sent into the Forgotten Sky that is really high above the regular world, where you're greeted by Ashcore, the dragon that breathes lightning. I remember facing Ashcore for the first time. I died so many times. It was ridiculous. He does an insane amount of damage to you, plus he has a lot of health. When I faced him, he had over 6,000 health. So you better have your meat ready and tons of weapons to kill this guy. And maybe even some NPCs to distract him. In my opinion, the best way to fight Ashcore is to level up your dragon and ride him and let him do all the damage while you continually heal. That's what I found most effective, but you might have your other strategies, so that's fine. But what could be stronger than Ashcore? Just wait and see. Whoa! I'm stuck! I'm stuck! I'm stuck! I'm stuck! I'm stuck! I am stuck! What is happening? Let's take out this ice dragon. One more hit. He's down. You're gonna die, wizard. I'm sorry. Oh! You should be jealous of that. Can't touch this. Can't. You cannot touch this. Where'd my dragon go? He's dead! How'd you kill my dragon? Oh wow, I'm doing this. I'm doing it! I'm gonna run out of swords by the time I take it out. Stop healing. Oh crap, I'm stuck, I'm stuck. I've healed myself! What? No! The Dragon Lord is number 2? What? Is this guy crazy? Actually, yes, I am kind of crazy. So thanks for noticing. And secondly, let me just run down what the Dragon Lord does and what he has. Just picture this. You start off in a game, and this guy known as the Wizard tries to help you. Okay, so you help him. He asks you to bring him 3 spawners for dragons in the future. Okay, so you bring him 3 spawners containing 3 different dragons. The regular dragon, the ice dragon, and Ashcore. After all of that work, after hours of work, all of a sudden he betrays you. He uses all 3 of those dragons against you, plus he has another special green dragon which has over 8,000 health. Plus he gets to ride that dragon and he shoots fireballs at you while you're trying to attack him. Does that sound insane or what? It is pretty insane. I died so many times. I know I already said that, but I'm saying it again. I died so many times trying to kill this thing. Just getting close to one of these dragons can instantly kill you because they're all flying really close together. Not one of them flies faster or flies differently. They're all synchronized in the same. It is insanely hard to take out all 4 of them when you're just, I tried to take him out one at a time, but I couldn't do that. It was so insanely difficult. And at the same time, I was trying to make sure that he wouldn't despawn, because if he despawns, you have to do the whole thing all over again. And he has hyper awareness of you. Once he spawns in, he does not lose track of you, neither do the rest of the dragons. That is what also makes this fight insanely difficult. But in the end, this fight is just epic. It's a dragon rider versus another dragon rider, plus a few others just to make it insanely difficult. To all of my fellow players who haven't made it this far into the story yet, good luck, because you're gonna die a lot. But for me, this is still not the hardest boss in the game, and that is coming up next. Back then, used to be an easy boss. I don't know about now. I mean, look at this health. And it kills me in 2 hits. Yeah, that's right. Shiva is the hardest boss in the game. Now, before you start raging in the comments, let me explain this to you. When you first start your game, you are close by spawn, obviously, so the creatures are lower leveled and easier to kill. But as you travel farther and farther, Their levels are much higher, meaning they're bigger, more difficult to defeat, and they do a lot more damage. Now Shiva can only be found at the highest possible level of areas, meaning that it is guaranteed that Shiva will be its highest level possible, and in that case it's level 75. It has a ton of health. In that case it's 12,800 health. That is more than the Tentalicon, and that's not even considered a boss. It does a ton of damage. I was wearing the dragon armor, the best armor in the game, and it did 147 damage to me, which was half my health. Plus, don't forget this, it can also spawn a ton of dragon bats around you that are level 50, which have over 700 health, and they also do a lot of damage. And if that wasn't enough, Shiva is really hard to find. It took me 2 weeks to find Shiva. That's the reason why I haven't uploaded in 2 weeks, is because I've been looking for Shiva, plus planning the special. And when I found Shiva, I was really relieved, but at the same time I was really frustrated because I couldn't figure out how to kill Shiva. I just felt like I wanted to give up because Shiva was so tough. So what I did to kill Shiva was dig a hole 2 blocks down, and then just start swinging my sword up in the air, because Shiva can't hit you when you're in a hole. It would take me such a long time to grind all the materials I would need to shoot it down. I'm at the last thing, my last thing to do, my last idea to take this thing out. I'm just gonna, a lot of people told me to do this, but I wouldn't do it because it was really, really cheap. And I got it from the hit marker. Oh, there it is. Which is to dig a hole right underneath her, and then just keep attacking. The reason why Shiva is number 1 on this list is because it took me 2 weeks to find her. She has more health than any other boss or creature or NPC in this game, and she does more damage than any creature in this game as well. And let's not forget this. She's also a frog, so of course she can jump all over the place and dodge your attacks, which is insane. And the thing that sucks is you need to kill Shiva 8 times for the Gontar soul if you want him. I'd rather just use the diamonds or gems to buy him instead. Well guys, that's the end of my list. Do you agree with it or do you disagree? Let me know in the comment section below. Thank you guys for 2,000 subscribers. You guys are all amazing. You have no idea what it means to me to have 2,000 subscribers. Just 2 months ago, I had 1,000. And at the beginning of January, I was celebrating my 100 subscriber special. It is insane how far I have come from the beginning. But anyway guys, this has been Xcellorator here with my first top 5 list for this game. There will be plenty more in the future, and let me know in the comments on what list you'd like me to do next. But anyway guys, this has been Xcel, signing out. See you next time.